Greetings, seekers after enlightenment. Yes, it's the Irish fella. And I can honestly say that I put in a good day's work today. I have been puttering along with repairs to the RV and thinking about upgrades. And I've reached a point now where I can share what I've been doing with you without shame. Now, you know, there is, or I guess I should say was, a pretty vibrant and thriving RV culture. There's all sorts of organizations that will help forward your mail. There are some states that are very RV friendly. You could register your RV in their state, and well before it was a thing, you could renew everything by mail, so you didn't have to go back. So, it's a little later than I thought. I was racing the sunlight. I did get it done, but then the clouds came in and made things a little bit dark. But we'll see what we can do here. So here is the side door, and on the front side of that curtain is the driver's compartment. Right now that's full of clean clothes that are just sort of thrown around, and you don't need to see that part. But the rest of it I'm not worried about. So I have two chairs here. And some cabinets. Oh, hang on, I got a light here. There we go. And this is my bedroom chamber. You're probably saying, what the hell is this? Well, I happened to be wandering around looking at stuff, and I saw a European design for something that looks as big as a German Strunk, if you're familiar with those. That is a massive cabinet for clothing. But there are people who have taken that same basic design and made it into a sleep area. Now, I am not Dracula on crack. There is no native soil hiding underneath there. Now, Now on the other side we have the kitchen. Now, this is full of junk right now. Well, semi-useful junk, because I am not yet using the stove. It is I will be working on it later. That is one of the things that I'm just going to leave, just like, light again, the refrigerator. Now, the refrigerator and the stove are not running, but my friend who does RV stuff says propane refrigerators are the best ones you can get. Okay, hang on, I gotta move my light here so you can see what's going on. Now this area is the clothes closet. And I have all my clothes that are organized, stuffed in there, and I still have some room. Got a little bit of cabinet space here for sundries. But now this is an interesting area. There, let me... Oh, sorry about that. Let me get the door closed. There we go. This is my virtual reality pod. Now, this is a pretty much almost an army cot sized bunk bed area. And there's a lower and an upper. The upper, I have figured out where I can put DVDs for storage. Now I have food back here right now. Later this will have more of my electronics. I have a PS2, a Xbox, and a Wii. And I'm hoping to be able to get the Wii to work. And this is my TV. I cut a hole in the upper bunk. Let me get that out of the way. So that's it, just like that. And then you go underneath. You can see there is the TV. So I can lay right on my back, not have to move my head at all, and see the entire picture. Now, here is the bathroom. Now, it has a toilet, and it has a space for a shower, and there's a sink. Now, I am not using any of the plumbing yet, because I don't need to. Right now, I'm running a dry camp. And you should be aware, sometimes, if you are in national forest land, you are required to have a dry camp. There's no dumping water on the ground, and limiting your fires. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Now, whoop, let me get the light again. Now, you'll notice, you look at the roof, that there's all kinds of extra crap up here. And you might be saying, well, that looks like hammered dog shit. What the fuck are you doing? Well, this back part, from right about here, back through the bathroom, it was completely blown out. There was a human-sized hole in the ceiling. So this is another vent that is forward of that. Now that vent has been closed off, and I've sandwiched in more wood to make it solid, because right back there is the luggage rack. And right here, I was, after I put the wood on, I was actually floating a little bit. I still am some, but now there are screws in place, so it's a little more solid, and I can walk on it confidently. Because this part of the roof was still stable, I left it just as it is, and I added another piece of the thick layer, which is the end at the back with the repairs. I will add a vent along with a cover because you don't want vents like this to steal your heat. Now on the other side, I have a built-in air conditioner, and this part of the ceiling is in pretty good shape. However, forward, it's like from right here forward of the door all the way forward. Excuse me. There is water damage because of a leak. And I will go outside and show you what's up with that. Now, I don't want to take this apart, but right here, it's bulged out, and see that it is all rotted. There is no structure left inside. However, I already have figured out the plan to reinforce that and add insulation, so it will work. So folks, you know, Cicero himself said, all a man needs is a library and a garden. And I have my place to live, and I am just about to the point where it will be set in place. Oh, and in fact, let me show you that spot. This is right at the edge of the barn. Oh, and I'm done in here so I can close the door. This whole section was just all mud. And I hauled in 4 loads of this decomposed granite myself and spread it out. This stuff works very well. When it rains, it compacts. When you drive on it, it compacts a little too. And it makes a nice firm surface that does not get muddy. The water will tend to slide off it. Now, I still have my other stuff. I'm not quite organized yet, but I'll have the RV backed in there. And on this side, I will have a little bit of power generation. I'll have a couple of solar cells and hopefully a fan. And on the back side, eventually there will be more structure, but I don't want to give away all my secrets right now. So this blue item you're looking at is actually my clothes closet. All my decent looking clothes are in there. Right now I don't have any place else to put them. But we don't need to crawl around on the roof. I will take you around there later when I have something more worthwhile to show you, which I will. You'll probably be surprised at what I do. So brothers, I'm done babbling, and when you're done pointing and laughing, please leave something in the comments for me. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, you've got all this crap in there and it looks so rough. Well, it doesn't matter. Who am I inconveniencing besides myself? And it's important to remember that slow and steady does win the race. It doesn't matter that my vision is not complete right now. I'm adding the pieces I need, and when I get more material, I will be able to jump right in and continue right where I left off. But for now, it is finally ready to move into position. And I just might have an official christening ceremony for what will be the mobile man cave. So, brothers, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope you didn't give yourself a hernia laughing too hard. But remember, if you are a man going your own way, improvise, adapt, and overcome are touchstones for you. They are not just trite phrases. For you, they are a way of life. Mgtow for life, monk for life.